When I first came here, right, I've always been community-led in the sense of whatever group you identify as, the best way to help that group is by being self-sufficient, right? And one of the trends I face with the quote-unquote black community is we're very open, which is good to an extent, but sometimes we're unaware that some of the people we let in are actually either using or going to undermine our progress. All right, and I think week to week I'm seeing this constantly unfold. All right, so ultimately my full solution is self-determination. Right? Yeah, you identify your group and you start there. Yeah, whatever that group might be. But I want people jumping in the sense of what do you think the solution is to other groups who are practicing racism against the black community?
Well, I would say the first thing we need to look at or point out is the various things that they've done and demonstrated against us for us to then look to the solution. I'm saying that we're taking people as friends and allies who demonstrate clearly that they are our enemies, hiding it within their language and behind their language. As we have foolproof evidence of Saeed, that dog in Kafa, anti-black dog. It's not shame, this is the evidence. Go look at the video, probably most people have seen it. And he gave us the evidence where he said, this is stuff which Bangladeshis say. Now I've known this for time. I've been telling you lot for time. But your heart is. You hear it from him himself. Yes? Did you hear him say that?
Before you continue, anyone who's Bangladeshi or signed himself is always welcome here to talk about these issues, right? I always like to include people in this so they're not distant.
By all means, come and either refute him.
But what I'm saying is, I've spoken about... So it's like this, right? Let them defend it, but what I'm saying is, people can come in and give their side of it, right? But is this true from what we know? Is there a cultural group outside there that secretly have pain in their heart or hatred for the black people? If there is, what is motivating it? What is driving it? And is there a solution? Or do we even care for it?
There's ignorance in all cultures, man.
I would say the fact that they've been brought up, a lot of them are raised in this country, been around us for so long, and a lot of black people have converted to Islam, and a lot of black people were Muslims when they came here and their parents came here from so-called African countries, etc. They are fully well aware, for instance, I'm dealing with specifically the Bangladeshi community that's Muslim. They are fully aware that Muslims are black as well. So the fact that they haven't bothered to go amongst themselves and give talks about these issues to remove their anti-blackism, for me, we are wasting our time trying to assist them in that. Let them go along astray if that's the way they want to be. My issue is black people taking them as allies and friends.
Now we're on the same page.
So I'm saying to you, very simply this. If we do know, as we know for sure, as their Bangladeshi snitched on the whole of the Bangladeshi community, goddammit, and said this is normal language for Bangladeshis behind the scenes. How's it go? Anyone can quote it in Bangladeshi? N-word, blah 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 blah. What was it? Son of a. I mean, that's despicable language, bro. So imagine if that's normal. How must they see us? Now, how would you say we should see those people that see us that way?
Well, me personally, I've always said that it's always inward looking, right? So I don't even, if someone has a negative disparaging thing to say about black people, it's not my concern, because the solution is going to come from within. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spend my time walking around going, you. It's of no point, right?
You might misunderstood the question. I'm saying, we have taken these people, not we are potentially going to, we have taken them as friends and allies, to the point where they will fight black people, pro-black people, for their monkeys that hate them. Do you understand my point? And you're not an isolated person. It's not Rap Raven alone, is it? You're representing a collective, yes?
There you go.
Right. So you can't just say, oh, Rap Raven, I don't.
No, but me personally, well, we are collective individuals, right? I'm saying the practice I do is I like to look within. Or if we're saying like how to treat people, right? I'm saying that we are to treat people first.
See. Yeah. How to see.
I'll view it. Well, if you're saying as opposition, or as
in your classification system, yes? In our system, of who is this and who is that. The fact, let me say it again, we've taken them as friends and allies.
I wouldn't say enemies.
And I know you're not going there,
but I wouldn't say enemies.
Who said I'm not going there? Well, damn right they're enemies.
Okay.
They're enemies as hell. Any group, listen, I want you to understand.
They're not de facto, isn't it?
No, they're not on the scale.
They're not on the scale.
I believe that we ain't got no friends.
Thank you.
One second. I'm saying, if we want to isolate, if we had communities where we didn't interact, I would agree with you. But I'm saying there are other people that are so intertwined with them. And these blacks are intertwined with you or people you're intertwined with. Right. So I'm saying, unless the mind has a way of looking at them so that it can say, right, you see this guy here? What's he really like behind the English language? And when he's with his brethren, what is he saying? What does he really see me? Am I a goal? Am I a means to the ends of where he wants to go and throw me away? Like they were saying, isn't it? What they're saying, let's use respect or let's use this. Now this is part of their culture, carried through generations. Now if
there's any person here who wants to jump in and say this is not correct.
Let's go. Anyone else want to say something?
Yeah, I don't want to start making anyone can jump in, No shine for the shadows today. Okay, go.
All right. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm trying to really get you to come out of this tortoise shell where you're looking so far inward. I'm not listening. No, I'm not listening. I'm saying I agree you have to look inward. But I'm saying we are not isolating creatures. We interact with them. What they decide affects our lives. Do you get what I'm saying?
So we're giving them power.
I'm saying we have given them power already. And I'm saying, how do we undo that process?
Well, you know what? They include everyone. Yeah. Well, the first thing, there is the thoughtful class, which is the people who know. And because we know, we act. But there's those who don't know, isn't it? So the first point is, how do you act with them? So we're going to use these incidents as a training tool, right? So everyone says, kumbaya, we love everyone, right? But then it seems it's just black people love everyone, isn't it? People don't seem to collectively love people back, right? So to them, what do we do? To the kumbayarists,
No, hold on. You just said we're the only people that love everyone.
We are.
They don't.
As far as I can see. Right?
So then what stance should we have? I'm saying
we have to train our people to look in. That's it.
Listen, hold on. No. Thank you very much. You see, the words looking inward, bro, they sound like some meditative spiritual thing. And I agree with that. But I'm saying when it comes to a people that have this
a black first mentality.
But
if you're trying to fix quote unquote the black community, right, then you have to have a black first mentality. Meaning that whenever I constructively can do something beneficial for black people, I will. Alright? Because you understand that black people need no help. Because we understand that there is no other groups chiming in on that kind of same level that it is vice versa.
Let me give an example. This is a brilliant example. Do you and have you been caught using the terms white supremacy?
I've said that one.
You say that quite often, don't you? Thank you very much. In the classification system of your psyche, you've said that there's a system and an ideology that sees itself supreme to blacks. Wouldn't it be wise to say, okay, we've got Bangladeshi anti-black supremacy? Yes? Why not? It's even worse. Because the white people, the white British people, their racism's in English.
You can only have one supreme.
You know what they're saying. You can
only have one supreme. As long as you have white supremacy,
Let me explain. One sec, sorry.
He's on spirit.
Let me explain.
Say that again.
I'm saying to you, my brother, the same way how you're saying white supremacy. You're saying the word supreme means the ultimate. Yes? The ultimate of over everything else. What I'm saying to you is, because we're at the bottom of this, right? Why do you want to make these distinctions when we're all scrambled? I'm saying by using the term white supremacy, when the white, look at this, white people from among them fight white racists. When have you seen a group of Bangladesh, Pakistanis, and these mulatto Arabs and everyone else beating the hell out of them group because they're anti-black? Where's it? For slavery? Not even for slavery, fam.
But what's that going to do with supremacy? If white supremacy is a thing, all other things are subject to that. So we can't have
not in the Asian people's minds though.
I'm not, brother, wait.
I'll tell you what we can have. Yes, we can have the caste system, which is the original.
This is what I'm getting. No, but what I'm saying is you're looking at it from their angle down. I'm looking from our angle up. And what I'm saying to you is, white supremacy does not have a thing where every single white person is a supremacist in ideology. It's a system that assists those at the top. Yes. And it's a system that does make white people, let's say, in a privileged position. What I'm saying to you is, it is so intertwined with Chinese, it is so intertwined with Indian, it is so intertwined with everyone else, where they're all making sure they get somewhere at our what? Detriment. Do you understand?
But
so I'm
still
saying
is a
to
pyramid, though,
brother, I'm saying to you, the pyramid in your mind is garbage. Once I'm saying, when you're out there, bro, in the street, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. No, I don't mean. Sorry, I'm not talking about you personally. I'm saying in people's minds, the thing that they're thinking, because for instance, we have been found to side with brown people against white races. Let's say, for instance, Tommy Robinson. Regardless of how we see it, let's divide his people into 50-50. There's one 50-50, one 50% anti-black racists against everyone except whites. The others, they have an issue with the Asian community being racist against them. They've had issues with them. They don't know who else to follow, what to do about it. So I'm saying, you get black people going against them, when the people you're siding with them, you're siding with against them, are bigger enemies than them.
John Henry Clark said we have no friends, right?
That's what I said.
So if that's the case, then we don't need to make no distinction. Our problem, and this is the problem I said, when I first came out, I identified this thing. We're not there when these discussions are being had, right? But every time we get some kind of leeway, some kind of recording, it's never in our favour, innit? So the best way to defend ourselves is to be inward, innit? That's the only way. It's the only way. If everything,
I'm just, when you say inward, you always think of either burying your head in the sand or a tortoise.
Okay, well, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I mean is we're here now, right? Yeah. We build amongst ourselves, right? Each other. We put ourselves first in all constructive, solution-based activity.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. And the only time we're going to reach outside is if we're trading, and even though we're trading on it at an equal level. You know what I mean? We're coming to the table with something worthy of trade. Yeah. Rather than a scattered kind of collective, it's a strong collective where we put our needs first.
But this is the thing, our needs first. But what I'm saying is, the situation that we're at on the global scale is we're right at the bottom. Do you agree in the Caribbean that the Indians are further than the black people there? Yeah. Trinidad, whichever island you quote.
So in Africa and the Caribbean, there are Asian elite groups that run.
And it's commonplace, yes? And I'm saying to you, with this, in this framework of thinking, white supremacy, I'm just saying the problem with this idea, right, how it's carried from the 60s and whatever else to now, when the paradigm has changed clearly. I'm saying we need to look at them as equal or even worse. Because we've broken, look how much broken down we've got of the white supremacy system. Francis Cress Wilson dealt with that matter. What writings have we got on these people?
Well, my thing is,
why are we always shocked? How are we supposed to?
If you read Neely Fuller's work, right, he does identify that regardless of what, you can only have one supreme. And these people are subject to that. So it is.
Who's subjugated to white supremacy?
Everyone is under
okay. Right? Demonstrate that.
No, so according to him, there's three types of people. There's the white supremacists, the white people, and the non-white people. That's how he identifies when it comes to structure. That's how he identifies.
Do you see that problem? Do you see how crazy that is?
Well, you have to read his work. So this is how he identifies.
Who said I am? You got to think. Come on, bro. That's what Francis Cress Wilson. No.
Yeah, she quotes him before you read her book. You have to read his book.
No, I got to her book then too.
Oh, well, she says read his first, and also to watch a documentary about what they did in Germany.
No, but let's do with what you just quoted, bro.
Which one is the Holocaust?
Hold on, you just said white supremacy.
My thing is, why are we shocked?
No, when we
I want to get what do we do?
I'm saying why.
What system do we create for ourselves?
Hold on, I'm saying why we are shocked. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the point. What he's quoted is the reason. You give them again: white supremacy, white people, and non-white people.
White supremacists, white people, and non-white people.
Right. And I'm saying
in a white supremacist system, that's how they.
And this is what I'm saying. From their, you keep looking at it through their glasses. I'm saying from our glasses, right? Whoever's an enemy,
what would you propose?
On this level? I'm saying put them all in the same damn basket. And in fact, if you're gonna anti-black, however you want to view it, or anti-black supremacist, whatever the hell it is, what my point is that if you're gonna even make allegiance with certain people, it should be with white people, because they've demonstrated that they will beat up white races. From young, I've seen that. Listen, hold on, no. I said if. Listen,
you guys good. You guys good. You have the facts for a bit.
I like this. I like the fact that you said this while I'm here. If we were in a position of independence, but right now we are dependent on everybody else we don't even control the value of our natural resources. So I'm saying to you, no matter what, we have to do business and align with somebody somewhere. Yes or no? Right then, so who's that going to be?
But the Asians, are still racist, but they still do business.
Wait, stop.
So we can't
Listen to what I just said. Hold on, one second. I want to get this thing. You all had an issue when I said about this white people. Now you agree we have to do some interaction. And I'm saying to you, if we've got the choice, which one? I want to hear it.
I'm saying business-wise, business-wise, just like them, we're supposed to deal with all of them. But we should also know when we're doing business, they are not our friends. Black people have no friends.
I agree. And let's include, let's include that. I did also miss out, and this brother here has reminded me, the Somali community on the anti-blackism. So,